It's just like a spider web, and a spider web. Why did we refer to as a web? Because the spider doesn't like the wall to just crawl on the wall. It just wants to reside within the web. And so our bottom line was why to certainly come up, why to engender, if you like, to bring about the web, so as to be in a constant connection, and so as to understand and get a full grip and grasp of the ecosystem. It's just like it's an interesting phenomenon. The idea behind is like ensuring that guest stays in your house even though that guest could turn out to be an uninvited. So we tried to test a couple of the experiments between the dots, lines, and connections that our experiment was predicated upon. First of all, let's return to our first experiment. It's very primitive, very rudimentary, if you like, and we simply, let's say, take a line, and that's cute, could be a cubic triangle, and throughout we swirl it. But how do we turn it around? Let's look at the if you like, the house of the spider. We can do anything chaotically, but certainly we see at the end of the day web looks like a very structured system. Therefore, when speaking about this, how could those emerging dots could be connected, that we certainly dwelt into analysis. Yes, throughout and during the first rudimentary analysis, we understand the connection in this space between dot and line certainly could be carried out by establishment of, let's say, or indoctrination of the laws or the rules, that they certainly are about how those knots and dots are brought together. If we go into the knot, in a large scale knots, although actually what you can see from the screen, the connection of 5 dots certainly eventually emerging this figure. The pentagon, if you like, is also a figure itself, eventually developing and growing into even more complex figure. And as an eventually, as a result of this experiment, you can see there are many geometrical shapes engendered. As you can see, how this space could become applicable, how could this space actually could be brought about, that these questions could lead to certain answers. And this is yet another interesting experiment. When we started up with these nets, trying to connect them with various different, if you like, the angles of the pyramid. If we did not go into the merger of those pyramids, the fabric, interesting fabric, and due to some reasons it could certainly be folded, and as you can see around the pyramid we could see even stringent, even more element to make it more easily, if you like, bendable. And the next element is also very flexible. This is more even complex knots. This is yet another geometrical web that we have been speaking about for the last couple of minutes now. That's all for now. Thank you very much.